Next week, state lawmakers will return to the State House to consider redrawing congressional districts after pressure from the White House. Now, the change of plans comes nearly 2 weeks after lawmakers approve adjourning until January. Tonight, I called up with an expert and advocate about the next steps in the redistricting conversation in the Hoosier State.
It's obviously not done and dusted yet. So, everyone is mobilizing and getting ready for, rapid response next week at the State House.
The fight over mid-cycle redistricting continues across Indiana.
A pretty significant about face from the statement that the Senate made just a few weeks ago that they didn't have the votes and so they wouldn't be convening. So that's a real kind of 180 from where we're at.
Tuesday, House Speaker Todd Houston says House Republicans will reconvene Monday, and Senate President Pro Tem Roderick Bray says the Senate will return a week later on December 8th and make a final decision about redistricting.
With less than a week to go to try to call us back in, frankly, I'm offended by that. And I think it's taking cues from folks out in Washington, D.C.
President Donald Trump has pushed states to approve new congressional maps in an effort to help the GOP in the midterm elections.
It's interesting because what changed, right? We've seen the climate, the political climate has just become increasingly dangerous.
In a statement, Bray says redistricting mid-cycle is getting a lot of attention and causing strife in Indiana.
We've had legislators, be victims of swatting attempts, and there have been various threats made against, pulling our federal funding and things like that.
To some extent, a rational person would say, well, it sure seemed like political violence worked. It achieved the goals that it wanted, and it sends a very horrifying message that this is an appropriate way of enacting change.
Now, there will be a rally against redistricting at the State House on Monday at noon. Tuesday, the group Mad Voters will return to the State House for public comment at a committee hearing. In a statement on social media, Governor Mike Braun says he's grateful to the General Assembly for agreeing to convene to vote on redistricting. He says redrawing congressional maps will give Hoosiers the chance at fair representation in Washington.